is pet quality and what is show quality, we have a game for you. The game we're going to be playing is rather simple. I'm going to go ahead and post this up so you know. One of us is a Taurus. One of us loves the color blue. One of us loves the number 9. And lastly, one of us favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. If you're able to figure out which one of us hits on all of these, at the end of the live, forget the spin. I'm going to send you free NuVet and NuJoint DS. One disclosure, you must be a channel member. For as little as $5 a month, you could be a channel member and you could definitely join us. Now, if you're not a member, you can still join us, but we will determine when we answer non-member questions. Let me just go ahead and get everyone on board. We got Mr. Money Mike. What's going on, man? You ready for tonight?
Man, I'm ready, fam. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't hear you there for a minute.
Hey, we're doing 30 minutes. You know we're going quick. We got Miss Nakaya Weddle in the house. We got Mr. Caleb Weddle in the house. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Yep, here we go. So real quick, guys, you could drop a question to try to find out which one of us is a Taurus, who loves the color blue, so on and so forth. We must all answer, and it's up to you to decipher which one of us is saying the truth. And we're going to be talking about, of course, pet quality versus breed quality. Let me ask you guys, before I came on and I spoke about it, I never heard a breeder, not to say that they didn't, I'm just saying, I had never heard a breeder talk about this is show quality, this is breed quality, and this is pet quality. Did you guys ever hear that before? And if so, where? And also, how do y'all apply it? Whoever wants to take the floor.
Well, I'm going to let y'all go because I was on this platform for 2 years before I got a dog. So I had been knocked over the head with it a little bit from the beginning. So,
man. Well, go ahead, Jimmy.
Hey, I love the question because honestly, before we got a dog, no, I've never heard a live that's actually talking about the difference that differentiates between a pet quality, show quality, and breed quality. I should have done a little more research. I should have looked up those lives, but no, I never actually saw one come across my feed or anything like that. No, now I've seen numerous. I've been a part of a couple, and I've watched you long enough. But no, before I got a dog, no, I did not see that.
You did. How about you, Miss Weddle?
Not at all.
Not at
like
all.
he said, yeah, we should have did more research from the beginning, but we've not until recently we haven't heard of it.
Hey, it's all good, but let me ask you this. Do you guys now apply any sort of scoring system, or do you divide them into pet quality show? Is there anything you have going forward that you've been doing?
As far as separate or as far as when they find homes?
As far as determining the pups, say you have a litter of 10 pups. Us as breeders, we want to keep the very, cream of the crop off of there. Do you guys have a scoring system, or do you just eyeball it?
Yeah, it's a scoring system, but it's not on paper. So it's more of a mental check when you see the certain stuff in certain puppies. Like if you see like a puppy moving across the room and you're like, oh, okay, mental check, movement's good. It's little things like that.
Let me tell you something. And I know Miss Fagundes or Miss QBN is going to be watching, so I got to give her the props. But here's the deal. I tend to think I'm pretty good at what I'm looking at. I can tell you when she says something on a pup, whether it's positive or negative, I don't know what it is about you ladies, but you pick up on details way before we do. For some reason, when my wife says, I don't like that, or he's coming along, it's like, whoa, stop the train, because, she does that happen with you guys as well?
100%. The fine details she sees. I see the overall dog, but she sees the fine details that really separate. And I see them come along as the puppy gets older, and she's always right.
Yeah.
I can
say the exact same thing, man. My wife, she's developed quite an eye to see, and I love having that alternate perspective on hand, because I have a good eye myself, But if I haven't discussed a dog with her and then I get to hear hers just raw and uncut, it always has a little piece of what mine doesn't. And
Yeah.
so I love the dynamic we have together, but she's on it, that's for sure.
Well, we're about to find out dynamic right now because now you guys are watching us. You're seeing down there it says one of us is a Taurus. Here's what's crazy. I haven't seen somebody go to the comments and ask, what month were you born in? And when we all have to answer it, and you can eliminate that down to that. I haven't seen it yet. So if you guys haven't, I want to start seeing that. One of us loves the color blue. One of us loves the number 9. And somebody's favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry out of all of us here. But in order to give you guys the meaty insight, we're going to make a quick, each one of us is going to say something to these 2 puppies that we're looking at. So each one of us are going to put ourselves in the shoes of a breeder that must pick between one of these 2 puppies you're looking at. And what is it that you're seeing between the 2 pups that's making you choose either the puppy on the left or the puppy on the right? Caleb, let me hear it, man.
All right, so I like the solid boy. What catches me is that top skull and the muzzle, the headpiece.
Okay, no, don't say solid boy. Tell me left or right.
So, well, on my picture, it's on to the right.
Okay.
The one with the shorter muzzle.
Okay.
So I don't know if everyone's seeing the same way. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I like him. The headpiece is the most defining factor of the American Bully, and that's exactly what I look at for when I'm looking at an American Bully, and that's what he has. He has the more shorter muzzle. He has the blockier head that really showcases what an American Bully is. Then I go to his chest. I like his shoulder set. He's sitting, so I can't really see where it sits, but his natural position and his bone is very nice. His feet look good. They're not swayed out by any means, but I think he's an overall very, very good looking American Bully. Again, the headpiece is the most defining thing for me.
Excellent. How about you, Miss Micaiah? What are you seeing with it? Which one of the 2 do you like, and what are you seeing?
So I like the left.
Yes,
only
that's what I want to hear. Go ahead.
Only because I feel like they're kind of the same puppy. Yes, the right one has a shorter muzzle and all that, but the bigger one, being XL breeder, we're looking for big. He doesn't lack anything that the other one carries. So being the big frame, everything is bigger. Everything is exaggerated on that one, rather than so this one, the right one has a shorter muzzle, but this muzzle is not long either. So it's give and take, but I'll go with the left.
Okay. How about you, Money Midnight? What are you seeing, man?
I like the bone density of the dog on the left. I like the nares of the dog on the left. I like the stop of the dog on the right. They both have a pretty good spread in the front. Like I said, can't see top line or everything else. So on that alone, I do like the top skull of the one on the right, but I think overall, just from what I can see, I do like the one on the left.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you all my insight. So I have to agree with Caleb. Puppy on the right obviously has a shorter muzzle. But I also have to agree with Micaiah. Puppy on the left doesn't have the shorter of the 2 muzzles, but his muzzle, he doesn't have a beak. Yeah. And is also wide. It's not like it's narrow. The little peak on the head on the puppy on the left. If you notice, the top skull on the puppy on the right is just well-rounded. I don't see a slight peak. Now, you have to be there because you don't know if that slight peak is what they call, what do they call that? Willows, when babies are born.
Peak.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a widow's peak or what it is, but that has me intrigued. The other thing I really like about the puppy on the left, and it may just be the picture, but it seems like he has more proportionate chest to shoulders than the puppy on the right. It
Yeah.
seems like to me, like the puppy on the right may have the same amount of chest as the puppy on the left, but his shoulders, it could be the picture, but the shoulders just, they're not as balanced, in my opinion, as the puppy on the left.
Yeah.
I love the nares on both. And I will dare to say that on the picture, puppy on the right seems to have tighter feet, but puppy on the left seems to have bigger feet. So he also seems to have slightly more bone. So again, we're purposefully splitting hairs, right? For those of you that are having to pick puppies or whatnot, now, I mean, you're dealing with Caleb and Nakaya, who have been breeding for 10 years. I've been breeding for 10 years. Mike has been following me for 4. He's been breeding now. He's got his first litter under his belt. So now you're kind of seeing, right? You're kind of seeing what we're seeing, and you're hearing what we have to say about what's going on. Real quick, Let me just make a quick announcement. Raymond Bulls, I appreciate that you're saying blind guess, but don't blind guess. Now's the time to ask things like, so what month are you guys born in? And then each one of us is going to say a month, and then you're going to figure out who the Taurus is, and that's your first checkbox, right? And then you go on to the other. This is how we have a little fun. At the end, person that gets it all right, it's going to get free NuVet and free NuJoint DS on the house. All right.
So instead of guessing who you think is what, you're gonna ask questions to try to like playing a game of Clue. You're gonna try to figure it out. Right.
Or a friendly game of bullshit, whichever makes you feel better. We're all going to say now, if you ask us what month we're born, we can't all say that month. We have to say truly the month that we were born. So just giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. Okay. So let me jump in here and see what they're saying.
So for some reason, I can't hear Michael. Do I need to jump out and come back in?
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm able to hear.
Can you hear me, Raul?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you just fine.
Okay,
yeah.
1 second.
And Saratha was saying, I like the face and shoulders on the puppy on the left and the paws of the puppy on the right. So what she likes is the tighter symmetry of the puppy. Yeah, the tighter symmetry. Let me bring in Nakaya. Oh, sorry. Nakaya, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second.
Can you hear
Boom,
me?
there we go.
Yes.
All right, good stuff. Let me see. I'll kick it off. What's he saying? I'll kick it off when you're all born. When are y'all born? Okay, so we all have to answer when we were born. So we'll start out with Money Mike here because I've been leaving him for last. I don't want him to feel abandoned. Money Mike, when were you born? What
I was
month?
born in May 1981, baby.
Woo! Well, hey, you don't have to give the year, guys. Miss Nakaya, what month were you born?
September, baby.
All right. How about you, Caleb?
August 14th, 1989.
Wow. One day before my old man.
Social security number, please.
Yeah. I'm not giving out the year. I was born in May. We're just going to leave it at that. Y'all figure it out. All right. So let's continue on. So let's bring up another set of pups and let's see what we have to say about that. All right. So let's bring up these puppies right here. And hold on a second. Kyle, can you take that down? Because I'm trying to show the feet on the pups. No. Good.
Where it says
All right,
live and the time is blocking the top of the of one of the
dogs. So Money Mike, man, we're gonna give it to you first this time, bro. Okay. Tell us what's up, man. What are you seeing?
All right, let's see here. The dog on the left seems to have better pasterns, less of an east-west. It's got a good wide frame, better chest. I like the shoulders. Good short muzzle. They both seem to have good short muzzles. I do like the shape of that one better. I can't see the top skull because the live thing is in front of it. Both have good ears. I like the eye separation on both. I'm leaning more towards the left. It's a girthier dog. Seems to have better bone density, better pasterns, better spread, better shoulders. I like the headpiece better too. And that's the one I would pick.
All right, Mike, before you get off and we continue, Infamous is saying, my 1-year-old never had ice cream yet. If I made you choose what flavor you would give him, what would it be, Mike?
He would never have ice cream yet? Man,
No.
If he's asking me what never had ice cream first time, I would go with strawberry myself.
You go with strawberry. How about you, Nakaya? If you had to pick a flavor,
I would try vanilla.
you would try vanilla.
Yeah,
All right,
baby.
how about you, Caleb? How about you? Look like a strawberry guy. What flavor would you choose?
Well, once I had chocolate, I never went back. But I love some strawberry. I love some strawberry, especially on a good day, man. To end the day with some strawberry ice cream, nothing better.
All right, hey man, I like the pun. That was pretty good, man.
I love me some chocolate though.
As far as me, man, I'm more of a chocolate mint type. Let's just call it that. So there you have it. There you have it. Good question, Infamous. We'll continue on here. Let's go ahead and bring up them puppies. Nakaya, what are you looking at?
I agree with everything that Michael said. The pasterns, easty westy looking feet on the right immediately caught my attention.
Yes.
And of course, for the headpiece, that one caught my attention in the positive way. And yeah, everything else he said, right on point.
Okay. What would you rate? What would you, and I didn't ask you this, Mike, so I want you to, both of you intertwine. Just based on the picture alone, would you say the puppy on the left is more of a breed quality pup and puppy on the right is more of a pet quality?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It'd be hard. See, I'm glad you asked because to differentiate between breed quality and show quality be hard to do from these pictures alone.
Okay. Yeah,
but
fair
I would
enough.
say definitely breed quality at least on the left, potentially even better than that, just potentially, and then the right would definitely be more pet quality.
Okay. How about you, Caleb? What are you seeing with these two pups? I think it's too evident. But what are you
I want to play devil's advocate, but I can't with those pasterns. Like, I wonder how those feet are actually going to sit once you actually stack the dog up. Those pasterns are first and foremost. That's so the left has everything better, honestly. Their heads are very, very similar, but I like the crease in the chest. It's going to have a nice wide chest, feet very clean. Headpiece, like I said, that's the most identical feature of the two. But other than that, the one on the left takes everything else.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Just the shoulders on the left make the dog look more compact than the one on the right. He lacks shoulders to me. The only thing I see the one on the right having better than the one on the left may be tighter skin to give him something. But I'm not really feeling that puppy on the right. I'm just not. We have a comment over here, and Brayman Bulls is getting in with an interesting question. What's everybody's color on their phone cases? I have
a clear case. Clear case.
Here you go, man. I got my QBN logo in the front. I got some white with black, man. That's what I got. What do you got, Money Mike?
Mine's a black case with a black phone.
There you go. All right. Hope that gave y'all a little something.
He's onto something. He gets the game. He gets the game.
He's trying to get it. Miss Christina Higginson says he just likes pointing out he's so much younger than me, Raul. That's why he throws
That's why the date.
Man.
Yeah,
you got me.
Definitely. Well, tell you what, I'm going to bring up two dogs, adult dogs. And I'm doing this on purpose because, guys, you have to realize something. We are saying what we're seeing, but I can tell you from my experience, 30% of what that puppy snapshot is giving you at 10 weeks can go north, can go south, and it can go to sideways.
That's
And I
100%
believe
true, man.
that there's not somebody on this earth that can tell you with certainty that that puppy's going to be this, that, or the third. They can't. It's unpredictable. There's too many variables. We're not even talking about 100 variables. We're talking about like trillion variables because we're talking about genetics. The reason I make that point is because you have a lot of unethical breeders that understand that you don't know what the hell they're talking about. And they're going to try and convince you that that last puppy is as good as the first so you can satisfy their greed. Just keeping it real with you. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring up some adults. And
Raul had said that to me on this litter that I just had. And he's like, pick in order which ones you think got the most going for him right now, and write it down and go back in another month, and I bet you there will be at least half the litter that is traded places.
Yeah.
And he was right. And I expected that, but it did actually happen that way too.
Hey, we got to hurry. We're at 21 minutes. Here's a question. Adam Field says, if you had a dirt bike, what number would you put on the plates? I like the creativity behind it. So, Nakai, if you had a dirt bike, what numbers would you put on the plate?
I would put 11.
Wait a minute. That's my number, Caleb. You can. He asked me first anyway, Michael, so I'm going with 11.
I thought he said Mike because you just answered me.
Okay, so you got a twofer over here. Caleb, what numbers would you be putting on your license plate?
I would go with a single digit, man. I like number 8.
Number 8. Well, I'm gonna go with 18. I'm gonna go with 18. And if y'all know anything about numbers, y'all can figure that out. Okay, 18. Just remember that. So let's go ahead and bring up an adult male and let's talk about it. Dude, let me go ahead and take that comment down. Well, guys, I guess I'll go first on this one. So looking at both dogs, I can tell you can see the musculature on the dog on the left. He definitely has more balance in chest and shoulders. The headpiece, however, I probably would go with the dog on the right. He happens to have a little bit more protruding apple cheeks, if you want to call it that, in comparison to the one on the left. The one on the left's got a little easty-westy, so does the one on the right, but his lack of shoulders really stands out. Also, based on these pictures, and that's all we got, the one on the right seems to have a high rear. I could be wrong. And again, we're just basing us on these pictures, but that picture just does that dog absolutely no justice. That's what I see. Either dog, in my opinion, is more of a hybrid, meaning it's not fitting into the breed standard per se. The breed standard is kind of moving more towards, I want to say, bulkier, more extreme. Now, if you owned either one of these dogs and you told me, Raul, I like functional dogs, I can respect that because I can tell that both of these dogs could be very, very functional. Maybe taking them to a heavier female could get you closer to the breed standard. But just looking at them, I'm seeing two hybrids. Mike, I'll let you go next.
To me, these are both pet quality dogs. Age is definitely a factor. Depending on how young they are, the one on the left could mature into something a little better. I agree with you. High rear, not a lot of bone, little east-west on both. It's hard to see, but just from what I can tell, it looks like possibly the one on the left might be a little more four-wheel drive. I'm not impressed with either dog personally. They would both make great pet homes, but not breed stock, not show quality at all.
Okay, how about you, Nakai?
Same. Neither one should be in the show ring. Pet quality. I don't like the feet mostly on either one of them. Not only the slight east to west, but the toes just too. It doesn't give what it's supposed to give with that. I'm not sure about the high rear on the right one. Given, I mean, I don't know. If I was a photographer taking a picture of this dog, that angle is bold. So
Thank you. Thank you. You hit it on the head. That's why I said that
it can be very misleading,
does
huh?
no justice for that dog. I like
yeah,
that angle. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, but that's mostly what I would take from it. I love the shoulders on this left hand dog, but it still doesn't. It is not a complete dog.
All right, Caleb. How about you, man? Somebody's going to give you either dog for free for your program. What do you say?
I like what she said. First of all, like, what am I doing the breeding for? What am I trying to incorporate? If I'm trying to incorporate more mass, I'm going with the one on the left. If I'm trying to incorporate more top skull and overall correctness, I'm going to the one on the right. The one on the left, I can't see the rear, and if you really look at it, it looks like the dog's slightly cowhocked just because right underneath it. The one on the right, like she said, like, it's bold because now you're showing the complete dog. The one on the left, normally when you see just a front stack picture, something is wrong with the dog that you're trying to hide. So the one on the right, I see exactly what I'm getting. So going off the picture, I'm going with the one on the right.
Okay. Wow. I mean, I mean, this particular picture, I think it's very convincing. I think we all agreed, but I think we all gave a different perspective and a different angle. And the reason that's important is because there's somebody out there that got sold a bag of dreams and the dog turned out to be something like that. Yeah. And they really need to hear what it is that people are seeing when they see that. There's nobody in this panel that has a perfect dog, but we are striving for that perfection. So it's good for us to bring that up. We got 3 minutes. You guys have 1 minute to drop your comments as to who's who and what's what. And whoever gets it right is going to get, now we got a winner.
I see one, yep.
Yep, we got a winner. And that's Miss Frida Strivia. And she's absolutely right. Absolutely right. I said I like number 18 on my license plate. And I said, for those of you that know numbers, figure it out. 1 + 8 = 9, right? When we asked what month of the year you were born, or somebody asked that, Michael was born in the month of April. I'm born in the month of May, right?
No, so he was born.
I'm born in May. I'm born in May too.
Yeah. I'm sorry. He was born in May. I was born in May as well, but he's Taurus. I'm not. I'm Gemini. Okay.
Yeah.
As far as who likes the strawberry flavor, Caleb did the old switcheroo on you. He said, I went chocolate and I can't go back. Flavor. He said strawberry. So that's right. And I don't know if we got around to the colors, but definitely Miss Nakaya's favorite color is blue. So Miss Frida Strivia, do me a favor. I need you to get in contact with this guy next to me. Go to the QBN app. Go down to Holland Custom Design. Click on there. Better yet, Kyle, can you do me a favor and put your phone number so they can just text you directly? And that way, there you go. Just go ahead and text him directly, Miss Frida Strivia. He may need a picture only because all of a sudden there's 30 different Frida Strivias.
No, I think we've been in contact before.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah.
All right, and that was excellent. Guys, let's go in. We got literally 30 seconds before we cut it off. Let's give a quick snapshot of what we're seeing right over here. Anybody, everybody, let's start
the
talking.
one to the left. Lord, I love him. Man, that definition, the top skull, his muzzle, his rear, like you can see the muscles in every angle.
Dog on the right is two terrier.
To me, the left is a potential show quality classic.
100%.
Yeah. Absolutely. The one on the right for me is a dog that may go into the UKC and win, but he's too terrier for me. That's just my take on it. The head on the one on the left, I love. I don't like the too long of limbs. I like his chest and shoulder ratio. And with that,
forearms.
Start us up, man. Really quick. Start us up, Kyle.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Hollywood Holland, your boy in the back of the queue. We're catching you on the next one.
Money Wizard.
Michael Higginson with Creekbank Kennel, man. Get me straightened out here. Hey, your co-host with the most, catching you on the next one.
Hey, Mr. Strawberry that likes chocolate.
I love me some chocolate, but I'm Caleb from Bully Pride Productions, where we're always working, always improving.
All right, Miss Nakaya.
Nakaya, I am the chocolate from Bully Pride Productions. Always working, always improving.
I'm not chocolate, but I'm, what do you call it? Latte. I got a little coffee, a little milk. Hey, number love. We do this every Monday at 8 p.CST. It's been Raul from the Q. Be catching you on the next one.
We are going for a whole hour. Straight dog talk and the song. Jump on in and speculate. Show up on time, don't be weak and late. We are community.